The sun dipped low over the vast plains of Samburu land, casting long shadows across the acacia-dotted savanna. The village buzzed with the day's end activities, but two figures stood out against the golden backdrop, Lemeyan and Nasiku. Lemeyan, a young Samburu warrior adorned in vibrant shukas of red and blue, his beaded earrings and necklaces catching the last light of day, stood tall and resolute. Beside him, Nasiku, draped in a beautifully decorated shuka, her neck adorned with intricate beadwork that jingled softly as she moved, looked at him with eyes full of love and hope. Lemeyan, Nasiku whispered, her voice trembling with emotion, "What will we do? My father has decided to give me to a wealthy suitor from another village." Lemeyan's heart ached at the thought of losing Nasiku. He gently took her hand, feeling the smooth beads of her bracelet. "I will speak to Mokoro. Our love is strong, and I will prove myself worthy." As the night fell, the village gathered around the central fire. Mokoro, the village elder and Nasiku's father, sat in his position of honor. His gray hair and deep-set eyes spoke of wisdom and authority. The flames danced in his eyes as he noticed Lemeyan approaching. "Lemeyan," Mokoro greeted, his voice deep and resonant, "What brings you to me tonight?" Lemeyan knelt before the elder, his head bowed in respect. "Mokoro, I come to ask for Nasiku's hand in marriage. Our love is true, and I wish to honor her and our traditions." Mokoro's eyes softened momentarily, but his resolve remained. "Lemeyan, you are a brave warrior, but Nasiku deserves a future of comfort and security. The suitor I have chosen is wealthy and can provide for her." Lemeyan stood, his voice firm but respectful. "Wealth does not measure love or happiness. Allow me to prove my worth in our traditional way." Mokoro considered this. "Very well. Tomorrow, you will face the trials of strength, wisdom, and courage. If you succeed, I will reconsider." The next day, the village gathered to witness Lemeyan's trials. He stood at the edge of the village, facing the vast plains, the air filled with anticipation. Lenai, his best friend and confidant, approached him. "You are ready, Lemeyan," Lenai said, placing a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "Remember, the strength of a warrior lies not just in his muscles but in his heart and mind." Lemeyan nodded, his resolve stilled by Lenai's words. The first trial was one of strength. He had to wrestle with the strongest warriors in the village. With each bout, he demonstrated not just physical power but agility and strategy, earning the respect of the onlookers. Next came the trial of wisdom. Mokoro posed riddles and questions about their culture, history, and traditions. Lemeyan answered each with clarity and insight, showing his deep understanding and respect for their ways. The final trial was one of courage. Lemeyan was to journey into the heart of the savannah, retrieve a sacred artifact, the Oel Doinyo, a revered spear, and return before sunset. The journey was fraught with danger, from wild animals to treacherous terrain. Nasiku watched with bated breath as Lemeyan set off, his figure becoming a speck on the horizon. The village waited in tense silence, the sun inching across the sky. As the day waned, Lemeyan returned, the Oel Doinyo in hand, his body bruised but his spirit unbroken. Mokoro rose to meet him, his eyes filled with a mix of awe and respect. "You have shown strength, wisdom, and courage, Lemeyan. You have earned my respect and the right to marry Nasiku." The village erupted in cheers, and Nasiku rushed to Lemeyan's side, her eyes shining with joy. "I knew you would return," she whispered. Days later, the village celebrated the union of Lemeyan and Nasiku. They stood before their people, adorned in the finest traditional attire. Lemeyan wore a shuka of deep red, symbolizing his bravery, with a beaded belt and a headdress made of ostrich feathers. Nasiku was resplendent in a colorful shuka, her neck and wrist adorned with layers of beads, each telling a story of her family and tribe. The ceremony was rich with cultural artifacts and rituals. Elders chanted blessings, young warriors performed dances, and the air was filled with the sounds of traditional instruments. The village elders, including Mokoro, gifted the couple with symbolic items, a carved wooden stool for Lamayan, symbolizing his role as head of the household, and a beaded calabash for Nosiku, representing her nurturing role. As the festivities continued, the couple sat beneath a grand acacia tree, watching the sun set over their beloved land. The sky painted in hues of orange and pink mirrored their hearts, full of love and promise. Lamayan took Nasiku's hand, his voice soft but strong. Our love has faced trials, but it has only grown stronger. Together, we will honor our traditions and build a future filled with love and respect. Nasiku smiled, her heart swelling with happiness. With you, Lamayan, I am home. The story of Lamayan and Nasiku became a legend in the village, a testament to the power of love, courage, and tradition. Their union brought not just joy to their hearts but also a renewed sense of unity and pride to their people. And so, beneath the vast Samburu sky, their love story continued to inspire, reminding all who heard it that true love, guided by respect and honor, can overcome any obstacle.